My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. We've got our crew of 2 Dark Knights and 2 Skeletons. Disney in the front line, followed up by Kyle, then Carl of the Wild, and Moms. Yeah, I'll get a Philo Stone going on at the moment. No reason not to, I don't think. Okay. Just need better equipment for them. So we've got 4 battles. Yeah, that could work out. Could get us the equipment we're ultimately looking for. Take a mummy here. Just because they're very useful in building materials. Speaking of, we should actually have a look. See if there's anything that we have the ability to unlock that we should have. Definitely should have someone in there. I can't really finish that library. I could finish the obelisk. I think I will finish the obelisk, actually. Alright, I have enough extras to make a garbage... No, not a garbage zombie. One sec. Can I make a garbage anyone? Garbage lich? Yeah, definitely not, because that's a mummy instead. Garbage blood phantasm? No. Garbage lost soul? Hey, there we go. That's more our speed, apparently. Swap you in with the shade that we've already pre-created for something else. Lovely.
Unholy masonry.
Absolutely lovely. All right, next battle. This could be us getting back ahead of the curve. I'm hoping no fight like this is just going to suddenly knock me back down. Although there is the elite hammerer here instead of the normal hammerer. At least we now have the ability to stun that elite hammerer. Especially after they just got buffed with plus 50% to damage. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I think that elite hammerer actually has to be the first target as a direct result of that. Although now the trader has got its stance on, and that can be a real problem for us as well. Damn it. Because I don't want to attack the elite hammerer now and then have the trader remove all debuffs from the elite hammerer. Because then the elite hammerer is no longer stunned. Well, I have the ability to start going there. Oof, rough hit.
Impale this wretch.
This gives me the ability to actually use the bone bully on the trader and miss. That's really annoying. At the very least, it looks like we've got another skeleton really, really soon. Whew, okay. There goes that stance. Now we can start hitting enemies with impunity again. Yikes. 44 is a hell of a lot of damage to be dealing.
Flash, chop, crush.
Ooh, 4 attacks. Neat. Oh, you've got 2 stacks of emboldening vapor. Bolstering vapor. Bolstering vapor? Really? Is it actually called bolstering vapor? Because it's called that in Darkest Dungeon. Or is it called emboldening vapor in Darkest Dungeon? I can't remember. It's very similar to what it was called in Darkest Dungeon. Either way. Oh, it's very important we get that enemy out of that stance right there. The one behind it, yeah, it's important we get you out of your stance as well, but less so. Woo! One down.
Years of evolution looks like. Yeah, pathetic.
And the elite hammerer is off its turn again. If this crits, then we can actually get the hammerer. Damn. Only if it crits would it have gone through the enemy's block there. So unfortunately, I just don't get to stun them. That's okay. It happens. Damn it. That was a lot of damage, and also definitely on targets that I didn't want to have taken that damage. Yeah, so I'm purposefully not going to use a stun here just so that the Dread Knight in the 3rd position. So Carl Purge here. Just so that the Dead Knight, Dark Knight, Dread Knight, God, I always keep screwing up their name, has the ability to use Abyssal Hunger, healing up a little. Okay, this starts. Now I should actually be able to... Oh, no. If I wait until the end of the turn, then that enemy will have already gone off as well. Oh, that's so tragic. Okay, so... Unfortunately, both of my skeletons are in the front line, and they're both acting first. Which means that hammer is probably going to get stack off. Just because my stuns aren't in the correct line to actually be able to stun right now. And even if I wait with them, they'll act at the end of the round, and that will be after the hammer, so it won't even stop. Okay. This could still kill. Damn it! Oh, we're 1 damage short. Oh, that sucks so much. Exactly 1 damage short of killing the hammer there. That's so garbage. Yep. There you go. Got him. At the very least, now we've got this alchemist stunned. All of these units are going to heal at the end of the battle, and heal pretty significantly as well.
Savor these last
gain for another turn. And then finish him off at the very end as well. Lovely. Ooh, good crit there. Double crit call. Okay. Ooh, Shackles of War. Enemies can't become inspired. I'm actually a pretty big fan of having that. Enemies becoming inspired is just such a garbage time to be alive. So close to Relentless Evil. So damn tantalizingly close. Where is my extra zombie that's actually good? There we go. There you are. So now if I just made 2 more Dark Knights, I could put them at the front of the party. Kind of comfortable with doing that. It's up to whether or not I have the resources to do it, right? Don't really want better evasion. Don't really want better attack. Yeah, that's what we're going to run into is the problem. We don't have another weapon. I don't have the ability to transfuse a weapon because weapons are made out of armor, and then I would have to give up armor to do it. So I can get a Dark Knight for the front line, but I can't get, like, another unit is the big problem here. Does that mean I take a Dark Knight out with me? Like the healthier of the two? Why would it mean that? Well, it would mean I would take a Dark Knight out with me, the healthier of the two, and then try and heal them up over the course of the combat really early on. It's not impossible. It's just getting them in position is the problem there. So how do I make sure that by round 2, a Dread Knight is in the front line? Those Dread Knights act slower. No. Yeah. Okay, yeah, never mind. This Dread Knight acts slower. So that means if the Dread Knight at the end of round 1 pushes itself forward, then it'll push back by the end of round 2. Right, so if I start with Disnamir in the front line, then at the start of that round, the skeletons will take over, and then the Disnamir will take back over. I need someone who can sit in the back line, otherwise this doesn't happen. And ideally, we wouldn't have someone sitting in the back line if we're going to be using another Dread Knight, right? But also, I don't even have the ability to level this Dread Knight up. That makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Who fits into this party right now? I could just put a Bone Golem in here. It's not an awful idea. Just put a Bone Golem in the second position. How does a Bone Golem move forward if one has to? With Nefarious Engine, you heal yourself as you move forward. I think the Bone Golem would find itself out of position to actually be able to deal damage too often. Too often here to be useful. Maybe I just run another skeleton. 3 skeletons in a single Dread Knight? Maybe. Maybe. In fact, probably.
Only I.
Oh, but then this one isn't even high level, so I just take Moms? Ugh!
Necromancy.
We just don't have a good second liner. Wraith? No, obviously not a Wraith. And if I move a zombie to the back line, it becomes garbage. Does it become completely garbage? Yes, it becomes completely garbage unless I'm willing to focus on its stats. Am I willing to focus on its stats? Well, let's make a better heart right now. Sorry, a little bit of better flesh.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Extra vigor, evasion, and accuracy. It's fine, I guess. Not good, though. Could go for a higher level of blood as well.
Clean up this mess.
Resistance and accuracy. Yeah, this just is not fitting together. I have half a mind to just take out the other Dark Knight and run those two. That's a bad idea, though. Alright. I know what it has to be. I just need 2 backliners. That's it. Don't really want to take out Ballard. I'm sorry about that, but if I can avoid it, not really. Do I have another Bride of Iratus? I do not currently. I could make another one. I think I will. Oh, I've only got the highest quality flesh right now as well. Make a really good Bride of Iratus? Yeah, I guess. Sure. Should I give you better quality blood then? And a better quality heart? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh, honey, you are so wonderfully rotten.
All right. This will effectively. Does this Bride of Iratus have an? Okay, it doesn't. It's whether the upgrade was on Flames of Passionate Love, because then they need to end up in the 3rd position. But other than this, yeah, this is effectively just a party that has the Brides of Iratus deal hopefully a lot of the damage for us. All right, Nobleman's Garb. Think I do swap out Nobleman's Garb for this fight, although does anyone have 8 initiative? No. Okay, so I'm not getting any benefit from light armor. So I could go with Vagrant's Rag, Undertaker's Clothes, Archmage's Robes. This could be useful, but I think I'll probably just go with the extra chance of a consumable.
It embellishes my undead features.
Okay. Yeah, this could be fine. What is the last thing I would do if I did anything here? It'd be upgrade a... Yeah. It'd be upgrade a space there just so that I have somewhere to throw an extra unit. Blood Phantasm, can I build you? No. He's a pretty good weapon. No. I can just do something else. It's fine. Shade. Can't make a shade. Can make a lich, though.
Of indiscriminate magical carnage.
Swap that in there. Unlock the final slot with Blood Phantasm and then throw Moms in as well. So we've actually got some decent level ups. Alright, and then finally, before we go out, we've got to name both of these Brides of Iratus as well as this skeleton. This skeleton is now Neo the First. This Bride of Iratus has become Serpent Frog the First. This Bride of Iratus went wee all the way home and became Patricia the First. Excellent. There's nothing else I can possibly do to make myself stronger before I go back out, right? Library is more important to be filled than Dead Lake. An Obelisk is kind of important to fill as well, but can I just make another garbage unit right now? Out of armor, blood, heart, rags, and skull. I don't know if I can even make something out of that. Oh, that'll do it. No, wait, I don't have dust. Never mind. I can actually make a lost soul. Wild. All right. Back into the dungeon. It's a shame not to have a brain available at this point in time, but clearly I should have teched into it if I wanted brains. I'm a little worried about this sniper dude on the second line. This Cossack looking guy. Because I'm feeling like I'm probably taking some significant damage to you. Good stun. Okay. I think I will just try and get the Musketeer off the field as quickly as possible here, if at all possible. Just because I sincerely believe that that is the majority of the damage that the enemy has available on the field at the moment. Ooh, especially if you're going to focus on buffing it. That's just extra hits from the zombie friends. I guess the only person who even uses Rothfrost is going to be my Brides of Iratus, rather. That's really bad. I don't even have lower accuracy. I don't know why that happens so badly for us, though. Oh well. Musketeer down. Lone Bully stuns. No one. Damn redirect. Yep, all of those are shifts that I can't really necessarily use at all, unfortunately. Right. Just while I have a free shot at the Alchemist, I may as well take it. In fact, I may as well take every free shot that I'm being offered here. Just because I don't want them to get back behind the hammer and then just constantly be knocking away buffs. Especially because the buffs last for the entirety of the battle, don't they? The bolstering vapors. Very important we get rid of those. Don't move forward. Don't move forward. Moved backwards. Right, that's one way you could have gone, I guess. That's an Alchemist down, though. Feeling pretty confident about this battle. Sure, it's an elite hammerer right there, but doesn't really seem to stand a chance. It might have the ability to turn around and just like suddenly insta-kill someone like Patricia, so that could be a problem. I can have Patricia move herself backwards, actually, and will do. Just get a little further away from the enemies, though. Ooh, so that doesn't actually count as a buff? The +1 ward thing? So made that enemy insane. They have cowardice. Okay, they're probably going to flee anyway, then. Probably means I pivot my attacks away from them. Okay. Then all of the rest of these should basically just be natural attacks. Nice regen you set on yourself. All you've done is queued me up for extra hits against you.
My darling, kill.
Ooh, insanity on the big boy as well. Unfortunately, the big boy, at the start of your turn, lose 20% of your remaining maximum vigor, rather. But you also receive an extra action. That's a problem. that's a pretty big problem for us.
Them no mercy.
Very close to one of those insurmountable ones.
This one voided its bowels just as it died.
Hopefully it's not just like set yourself up in a stance and then immediately strike me. Because that could be pretty rude. You stanced and no, that wasn't the stance. It was regeneration. Now you're going to stance? No? Beautiful. That regeneration was actually super handy. It gives us extra hits. We're going to be able to take out the elite hammer much earlier than I thought. That said, I just lost some of my extra skeletons. They need to go and heal now as well. Oh god, so I'm just constantly subbing extra units in and out. That said, it is working pretty well for them. Call of the Wild now has the ability to upgrade. Creepy Clank. Enemies will either become insane or go inspired. That's fine, because enemies can't become inspired as far as my ability set goes.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
And then, yeah, I do just want to focus on extra luck constantly for the Brides of Iratus. Because the Brides of Iratus already have their accuracy taken care of as a result of one of these trees that have already gone down. By the way, let's pick up Relentless Evil. At the start of its turn, a minion restores 8 vigor if Iratus has at least 75 wrath, and we have that the majority of the time there. But yeah, as a result of Love Potion, plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 luck, and plus 10 evasion. So that's why we're focusing on just getting extra crit on the Brides of Iratus. Okay, so throw these units back down here, throw those up there, and then... Serpent Frog, unfortunately, you're lower level, but you're also the one with the good equipment. Do I have the ability to make a better skeleton at this point? Because if I do, then I should. I do.
Bones, bones, bones. Just so uninspired, you know.
Guess this is a mom starting in the 4th position. That's all totally fine then. I could build this with a single skeleton, but obviously I'm not going to want to do that at this point. Okay. Everything else seems to be working out fine at the moment. As for the artifacts, I mean, this is a pretty strong squad that we have access to right now. Actually, do we have a brain? No. Damn. If we had a brain, we could be in such a good position here, but oh well. So after the next fight, we have the ability to just full heal whoever we have sitting around. Beautiful. I think we just dive into the next battle to try and get to the Fountain of Restoration as quickly as possible here. Which also means, I guess, I don't need the Standard of Darkness. So I'll sub that out for the Lancet.
Fetchy.
Actually, you know what? The Grappling Hook. Extra accuracy, luck, and evasion. Just have the RNG manipulator a little bit on my side there. Take him into battle. Yeah, again, I can see the problem. That said, at the very least, we should be able to stun the flamethrower constantly here because we don't have the trader constantly drawing our attention away from it. Stun. That was only going to stun if it crit. It's fine, though. Yeah, that heavy flamethrower is going to be really difficult for me to deal damage to with the Dread Knights. Again, it's Dead Knight, Dark Knight. It's Dark Knight. Constantly keep saying the wrong thing, just every time. Hey, there we go. That's it. Just gotta constantly stun. Oh, but I can't move them backwards. I can stun them. Well, hopefully stunning them is good enough then.
Impale this wretch.
That's kind of constantly what I'm going to be doing here. Oh no, wait, we still do have one member who actually does push when they go for the stun there instead. That could be useful. So you want stun this turn. Heavy flamethrower is a problem. And Kyle won't even deal that much damage to them. I think I'm going to try and turn you insane. Thankfully, that is giant pushback. Absolutely essential. Glad we got that one off. Don't lose a Dark Knight. Just get to the Dark Knight's turn. Have the Abyssal Hunger. Oh, god damn it. Reposition them in a bad way for me. And then stunned one of my targets for an extra turn as well. Yikes. Alright, fine. I'll use the Abyssal Hunger when it's offered. Right, of course. Enemy has a ridiculous amount of armor. That is the big problem with the Abyssal Flamethrower, the Heavy Flamethrower, rather. It's the 18 armor. It makes it so difficult to do anything to them. Yikes, Kyle! Kyle! Your HP, Kyle! Oh, God. I'm gonna Dark Tithe here. Stay in the back line. This is just so that only one of my units moves forward in a stun action here. Okay. Yeah, only one of my units moves forward in a stun action. It's not a stun action. I guess it's a push action. It's fine. As long as we get the heavy flamethrower to the back. And then Disneymere has the ability to use Abyssal here.
Impale this wretch.
Also throw that out for the possibility we end up killing the... Ah, didn't get it. That's fine. We still got the full heal off. And we're already back up on full Wrath. Now if we can get one more Abyssal Hunger out with a different member, we should be fine. Oh god. Again, ouch. Get him to the absolute back of the party there. Do I actually want to kill the target this time? I have the ability to make everyone go insane, or... Actually, hang on. I don't. Never mind. No one has the ability to make everyone insane or not right now. Fine. Let's kill the Berserker. Got one down. If we can get back to the single Dread Knight in the front line, we could have a good time. Getting some extra Wrath that's totally not needed there. Oh, yikes. Enemy's very keen to move themselves forwards right now. So it looks like I've got my Knight first. Yeah, see, Okay, it looks like when it gets to a turn timer, it actually just reorders everyone, despite the fact that it's showing my skeleton is at the front of the next turn. It looks like they're not necessarily guaranteed to be there. Bit of a problem, but it's fine. Galvanic Strike. Again, nothing I can do anything about right now. Lord of Abyssal Hunger going off that. And we do actually get to stun you for a turn. Unfortunately, the heavy flamethrower is still the thing that I have to control the most on the field right now. It will just kill my Dread Knights instantly. So even though I have to take that giant hit, it's got to be done. Speaking of got to be done, it'll get that done. Okay. We only have to have a little bit of HP on all of our targets as we make it out of here. Just a little. Just a little bit. We can make it if we try. Come on. We could have both of the skeletons and the Dread Knights actually make it out of this battle, heal them back up to full, and be so ready. So damn ready for the battle afterwards. Ooh. I'm so glad we've hit all of these stuns, by the way. We could have just missed one of them and just eaten garbage, so I'm very glad that didn't happen.
Impale this wretch.
Ah, damn it. And so you do get to take the hammerer down in this turn. I'm going to use the Abyssal Hunger here, actually. It's just like a good move on that turn. Just a totally respectable turn.
Slash, chop, crush.
Keep that target stunned, and then... Woo! Lovely. Okay. We've got this. We've got this now. And that interrupts stances. I don't really care about interrupting stances right now. I just want the enemy not to move. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill the enemy in time. It's fine. The worst thing the enemy can actually do to me is not a problem for us right now. Yeah. Oh, God. The armor absorption is real. Fine, I'm gonna Bone Spear. Just get the enemy dead. Prevent the Dead Knight from taking an extra turn. Dark Knight. Oh, God. Keep screwing it up every single time. We actually did get a 4-brain there as well. Lovely. Lovely. Throw the... Oh, wait. Actually, we take all of the most damaged units because we're going to the next space and we'll heal them all up. We're only 2 spaces from the boss, and this is actually kind of feeling not that bad. That skeleton gets a 4-brain. Okay, Abyssal Hunger, I kind of want to go for the one that targets a single target and gets more vigor, because that just makes it a really good attack, effectively. And it's also a point of armor and a point of resistance, so it makes the other attacks, like Death Comes for Everyone and We Are Nothing, much more powerful. Moms. Yeah. Creepy clone.
Results.
And then this skeleton goes wee wee wee.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Beautiful. I do want Wrath Unchained as well, so I guess I take Blind Fury and then next Wrath Unchained with the next 3. +5 attack, +5 dread, and +5 luck to a character. It's neat. Super neat to have. I can now also swap back out into the Nobleman's Garb and the Standard of Darkness comfortably.
Before me, well, even more than previously.
Okay, I can get a blue piece of armor to put on someone. I think basically if I have the ability to put a purple on someone, I should do that. If I don't, then I should probably just pass and wait until I have the resources to do so. Like, I can trade blood into Ica, but if I trade two, yeah, I still can't. I still can't even make a good quality Ica after all of that. Don't even get me started on bones, skulls, and weapons, because obviously, like, armor and weapons have been fast and flowing through this entire thing. Thankfully. Okay. So we're not creating an extra unit at this point in time. Don't need to take anything else out. Don't need to use any alchemy. Just making sure that I've covered all of my bases here before we go into the next position. Because I think maybe I want to take the gambling chip. All enemies gain plus 20 vigor until the battle ends, but we get extra common parts after killing. We do really need those parts. Or I can get an artifact to appear as a part of the common rewards. I don't know if I have any artifacts that I want right now that I don't have right now. I think I do take the gambling chip.
Undead features.
Is there anything in their equipment slots that would make me think otherwise with their current positioning? No, not at all. All right. Moving to the next combat. Another, you know, with the thing? Flamethrower, that is.
Break that bow.
Woo! Good stuff. That says I've apparently stunned you for 2 turns with that crit there. I would be surprised. I didn't think that's how stuns worked in this game. Oh, yeah, no, you are actually totally in for another turn to be skipped. Wild. And he's going to slowly move themselves forwards. Now, I can't move them backwards anymore, but I can stun them with 2 different units, so that'll be helpful. I really want to get the Elite Berserker down as quickly as possible. I feel like the Elite Berserker is going to be the end of my life. Great. And I mean, if I have errant stuns that can go on different targets, then they will. Damage dealt is increased by 25, but damage received is increased by 50 as well. Okay. So now we should just be able to focus on the Elite Berserker and kill them in the next, like, round or 2. Good. So the unit slowly advances. I mean, all enemies were going... Oh, god damn it. It's not the skeleton that has it. So Bone Bully has to use the stun against the heavy flamethrower. Damn it. Just damn it overall. One down. And we've moved everyone into better positions for dealing with the upcoming targets. That's 1 stun. That's a 2nd. Lovely. The only problem is, you know, what do we do past this point? I think we focus on everyone except for the flamethrower. Again, I think it is just save the flamethrower for the end of the battle. Unfortunately, the Berserker just got, like, pseudo-buffed with the Berserk insanity they've gone. Oh, that's probably the only insane that they can go. That would make sense. That would make sense. When I have no better actions, though, sure, we'll go for the flamethrowers. Good stun. And a crit debuff. Okay, that's 2 turns of stun there. If I knew that crits when crits on stuns meant that you stunned for 2 turns, I would have built all of my skeletons as crit characters. That was a whole lot of damage. That was way too much damage. That's not okay. 3. There we go. 1 down. That gives the next one the ability to go for a stun. Great. And then I still have the ability to use Abyssal Hunger at the start of this turn. We're, like, despite how everything has gone so far, we're still going to be really, really high on HP coming in this battle. Just because of the passive healing every round to our characters. Because of how much Wrath we have when we get to how much Wrath we'll need, that is. And Abyssal Hunger as well. Have both of those to thank for it. Now it's actually triggering as well.
Good. More materials. I didn't think it would be this easy.
I think maybe slow and steady wins the race in this combat. Maybe that's what I should be focusing on. Because it's really important I get my skeletons to the back of the line so they can actually go for their hits. I'm going to rest here. So if any of the, Dead Knights act first, gonna have them wait until the end of the round. No, wait, they shouldn't have waited. Damn it.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't have waited. It's the exact opposite of what I was trying to do is what I did there, by the way. That's what I call a classic Ryan. Whatever you intended to do, do the opposite. And then act surprised when it doesn't work. Classic Ryan. Okay. Shifting myself to the front of the party and it's not even working. Ah. Kill him. No, it's fine. Let's wait for that character to act next round. No, it's not going to be a good idea either. Fine. Go for a double strike that will do no damage. Just kill the enemy. We don't need to play with our food for this long.
Mop up the gore. I'd hate to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Ooh, Kyle got a level up there. Kyle, what are we going to do with this? Extra resistance seems pretty good.
Serve me well, my minion.
Use another Philosopher's Stone in the next battle. What is the next battle? Next battle is actually the boss battle. Okay, so we'll probably be using a smoke bomb in that battle. Lower the accuracy of all of our enemies for the entirety of the battle. And, I mean, Kyle, you've still got not that much speed. Damn. Disney, you've not got that much because you haven't even gone into We Are Nothing yet. Damn. If I could actually get some decent pieces on all of these units, I actually think we'd be straight up off to the races. Until then, though, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.